A top-ranked defense trying to slow down one of the most high-octane offenses in the conference. It's the Wildcats. Cougars, who will claw out a victory? Kickoff when we come back. Play action to get things started. On the flat has Watson. Watson quickly brought down, but an efficient first play of the game for the Cougars. 2nd and 10. Ward. Eyes downfield, across the middle, and that is a snag. One of his favorite targets, Robert Farrell, with the completion. Cougars not wasting any time. Ward to the outside, connects with Stribling. So a very efficient opening drive of this game for the Cougars already. 2nd and 10. Ward going to keep it himself, gets a nice block in front of him. Ward trying to sneak to the sideline, finally brought down by a pack of Wildcats. 1st and goal from the 5 for Washington State. Ward keeps it himself, flips a pass to the outside, and touchdown Watson. So the Cougars march right down the field for the opening strike. DeLora scanning the field, pursuit coming in. Avoids the first would-be tackle, has to flip it up, and DeLora already feeling the early pressure.
Yeah, that's a key right there. The edge rushers from Washington State heating things up on Jaden DeLora. Going to see a lot of 80 Brennan Jackson and 10 Ron Stone. There's Stone Jr.
What's fascinating is DeLora, one of the most efficient quarterbacks in the country when he faces pressure, over 50% on his throws. DeLora hounded on the corner, and a perfectly timed call on the outside. So the Washington State defense, the first 2 pitches of this game, right through the strike zone.
Love the call by defensive coordinator Brian Ward. And offensively, when DeLora gets under center, it's a heavy play action type of look. Didn't do a lot of that during his time at Washington State. Asked to do it in this offense.
3rd and 18. DeLora quickly flips it. And that's Wiley. And Wiley tries to get as much as he can, but well short of the first down marker. That'll bring up 4th down. So here we are with just under 10 minutes left. Washington State with the ball, and already with 7 points on the board. Here's Ward, this time surveying. Has plenty of time, steps up in the pocket. Ward scrambling, and he'll take a slide for the first down. DeLora, this time the handoff, and he is quickly engulfed. Wiley is by this Washington State front. You've got freshmen, sophomores, and a sprinkling of juniors that have helped establish one of the top offenses in the conference. Here's DeLora out to his left. DeLora trying to slip through a couple of defenders, finally brought down. Wiley in the backfield. DeLora gets it to Wiley. Wiley's going to have to bounce around. Can Wiley outrun the defense to the corner? It's going to be close.
And it looks like they're going to come up short.
They're going for it. 4th and short, Washington State. They've got confidence in Ward.
Don't jump.
Need about half a football to gain. Oh, and Ward bobbles the snap. Ward gonna have to be a magician here. Ward dancing around, got some room, finds Watson. Watson keeps it alive. And somehow, the Cougars turn water into wine. See the bunch formation up top. DeLora trying to go up top. That's going to be to the freshman, trying to bring it in, and nearly picked off on the outside. That was Jaden Hicks going step for step. 3rd and 6 for the Wildcats. They're 1 for 3 on 3rd down so far. Here's DeLora, pressure coming. DeLora has to escape. And DeLora is going to come up short, so another decision again. 4th and 4, what are you looking for here?
Jacob Cowan in the slot, number 2 against Armani Marsh, number 8 for Washington State. That's the matchup at the top of your screen.
Empty backfield, DeLora. And an errant throw, a bit of a miscommunication, and another 4th down conversion that fails. And a bobbled snap. Ward able to get it off this time. Here's Watson, and Watson to the outside. And how about the block on the outside for Washington State? Lincoln Victor springing things open.
It's a light box by Arizona. Just give the rock to 2-5. A missed tackle there, a great block there, and Watson's out on the edge. And when you get the running game going from Washington State, we've talked about it the past couple of weeks, it opens up the pass game. It's a, hey, we're running the rock to take pressure off of Cam Ward.
2nd and 10, Ward keeps it himself. The deception as Ward waltzes into the end zone, and the Cougars now up by 2 scores. This time will keep it, then pitches it to the outside, and dancing. Once again, the young freshman getting some run here. Delora and company with the conversion now. Delora, plenty of time in the pocket. Down the middle, his receiver gets tangled up. No flag on the play. So again, this Washington State defense, nothing easy. 2nd and 10 for Ward, empty backfield. See the bunch on the short side of the field here. Here's Ward trying to deliver a nice little pass, and that's going to be Donovan Ollie, who is down just short of the first down marker. Ward this time. He can step up. Ward escapes the tackle and slides safely for a first down. Ward, quick strike to the outside. That is Renard Bell continuing to fight for yardage. Most importantly, keeps the chains moving. For Washington State now 4 of 6 in those opportunities. Ward looking to his left. Still surveying the field. Tries to get one in close, and Ollie does an excellent job of hanging on to it through the hit.
2 great catches by Donovan Ollie.
Dominant first half for Washington State. The offense, really the only miscue was a fumble in the red zone in the first quarter. The handoff, and that is an easy touchdown for Watson as he tacks on another one on the board.
We saw that a bunch a week ago. You get in that close red zone right there. That's Nakia Watson territory. Just give the rock to 25. We've talked about how much they've missed his presence in weeks past.
Here's Delora. Gets it out before the pressure comes, and Singer just gets his clock cleaned. And that is Langford Jr. with the hit. 5 carries for 46 yards for Wiley. Delora, a little play action, hanging on to it this time, trying to scramble. Ron Stone Jr. trying to trip him up. Delora got rid of it just in time. Washington State, a score on this drive would put tremendous pressure on an Arizona squad that is floundering on offense. Here's Watson, a stiff arm. Watson moving up the field, trying to move the chains.
This offense is great when it's free and it's fluid. They need to get back to that.
Here's Delora, the handoff this time. Gain for a couple of yards. Delora this time fading back, tries to dump it off to his tight end, and an excellent open field tackle ripped down on the outside. So the Washington State defense putting Arizona in a very difficult 3rd down situation.
Just nothing easy today. Again, pressure, you bring the corner, or I guess safety in this situation, off the edge. It forces the ball to your hands quickly.
Delora fakes it this time, trying to go downfield, picked off to the races. Finally brought down, and a huge turnover. So the Washington State defense, Sam Lockett, coming up with a tremendous interception.
A little play action. They're trying to hit Jacob Cowan on the deep post and come back down to a little out route from the tight end. But Sam Lockett says, I know exactly what you're trying to do. Credit the communication from this Washington State defense. The secondary, it's been vital to this defense. The way the secondary has come along, you lose 5 of your 7 back-end defenders from a year ago. Well, there's reinforcements this year, and Sam Lockett coming up with a huge INT.
Little trickery here. Back to Ward. Ward staring down 3 Wildcats, gets out to his right, has some green grass. Finally shoved out of bounds at the 13-yard line. 2nd and 7. Delora staring down the pressure right in the hands of Langford. Langford making a house call in Tucson. Back-to-back interceptions for the Washington State defense. Puts them up 30-6.
And credit the call by defensive coordinator Brian Ward. He is heating things up on Jaden Delora. They bring pressure to the left. It forces Jaden Delora to get the ball out of his hands quickly. And look who it is, Derek Langford, his former teammate. We've talked about how physical he is, but that's an easy one right there. And it's a byproduct of putting pressure on Jaden Delora. It forces him to get the ball out of his hands quickly, and Cowan was not there looking for the rock.
Delora this time picked off for the third time this game, and Lockett has pick number 2.
And again, a miscommunication by the Arizona offense. You can see DeLaura trying to talk to his guy. Very similar look to the miscommunication with Dorian Singer early on in the game, in that you have a seam route. He's looking his way. He's expecting him to take the post, go towards the end zone. Instead, tight end there, McLaughlin, curls it down, trying to find that vacated window.
Arizona with just 78 rushing yards on the day. DeLaura hit as he tries to wind up. Ball on the turf, still bumbling around. At least for Washington State, what you're seeing with Dickert and company is that buy-in and that development of younger players from last year to this year. 3rd and 17 for DeLaura. Backpedaling, spinning out of the pocket, sprinting to his left, throwing across his body, tip, and that is interception number 4. Armani Marsh there to gobble it up.
That's been the theme of the day, hasn't it?
4 interceptions forced by the Washington State defense. Cam Ward, 193 yards, a touchdown on 25 of 36 passing. DeLaura against his former team, 357 yards, 1 touchdown, but of course the 4 interceptions. And so again, this is teaching tape for the Wildcats and for the Cougars. Just another game where you handle your business.